There's a lot of hatred between the two. Between Zelensky and Putin, there's tremendous hatred.
U.S. President Donald Trump says he will not meet Russian President Vladimir Putin again until a concrete deal is guaranteed. Speaking aboard Air Force One on Saturday, Trump emphasized that he will not waste time on another summit without a clear outcome.
What will Russia have to do for you to reschedule your meeting with Putin?
You have to know that we're going to make a deal. I'm not going to be wasting my time. I've always had a great relationship with Vladimir Putin, but this has been very disappointing. I thought this would have gone long before peace in the Middle East.
Trump expressed disappointment over stalled talks, noting that although he has had a historically strong relationship with Putin, progress on ending the Russia-Ukraine war has been slow and frustrating. The planned face-to-face summit in Budapest collapsed after Moscow refused to align with Trump's proposed strategy. Secretary of State Marco Rubio's high-level discussions with Russian officials earlier this week failed to secure agreement. No new date for the meeting has been set. Trump contrasted the stalled Russia-Ukraine negotiations with his 20-point Middle East peace plan, under which Israel and Hamas reached a ceasefire on September 29th. He suggested the Ukraine conflict has been far more difficult to resolve due to intense personal animosity between Zelensky and Putin. The U.S. is moving forward with military support for Ukraine, preparing a deal to supply Patriot interceptor missiles, critical for protecting cities against Russian missile attacks. In parallel, Washington imposed sanctions this week on Russia's two largest oil companies, aiming to limit resources fueling Moscow's war efforts and pressure Putin's economy.
We adopted the 19th sanctions package. It is a wide-ranging and extensive package that hits at the heart of the Russian war economy. And in parallel, the United States is proceeding with its own set of sanctions on Russia. So these are two very welcomed moves at the same time. Because, of course, together with our partners and allies, we have a greater impact. And we will keep up pressure on Russia for as long as it takes, just as we've always said that we will stand by Ukraine for as long as it takes to secure an end to the killing and a just and lasting peace. This was also today our message to President Zelensky.
Trump described the relationship between Zelensky and Putin as marked by tremendous hatred, underscoring the diplomatic complexity and personal tensions that make a negotiated settlement challenging. As the conflict enters its fourth winter since Moscow's February 2022 invasion, Trump's insistence on securing a concrete deal before resuming talks highlights the high stakes for U.S. foreign policy and the fragile state of international negotiations.